Greetings all, I'm Mr. Brigham here, and in this video I am going to walk you through the introduction to the three-part essay. The three-part essay, as you know, is a big part of your experience of writing in school, and most strong essays follow this three-part essay format. At this point in your education, you are probably familiar with the fact that the three parts of this essay are the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. In this video, we're going to focus on the introduction, and so we'll save some ideas about writing the body and the conclusion for other videos or times. I know that there are different types of writing. I know that you have narrative writing, and you have narrative writing to tell a story. You have expositive writing to explain. To me, though, every piece of writing is an argument. And the function of an argument is to show that your assertion, your opinion, your theory, your hypothesis about some phenomenon is correct, or it's more truthful than others. You need to clearly explain the process of your reasoning from the known or the assumed to the unknown. Without doing this, you do not have an argument, you only have an assertion, an essay that is just your unsubstantiated opinion. So, key point, when you are writing your essay requires both an opinion and evidence to support that opinion. Let's dig into some of the qualities of the introduction. The introduction has three specific jobs. The jobs of the introduction include to hook or catch the reader's attention, to inform the reader what you are going to tell him or her, and to present your thesis statement. The hook or lead is the sentence, the beginning of your essay that is used to catch the reader's attention. And there are some common techniques that writers use to try and catch a reader's attention. Three of the most frequently used include asking a question, presenting a quotation, or presenting a definition. For the sake of examples here, we are going to consider the concept of villainy. We could start by asking a question. What makes a villain memorable? The great thing about asking a question is, generally, when you're asked a question, you automatically start to generate an answer in your mind, whether you want to or not. For instance, if I were to ask you, what'd you have for breakfast? Right now, you might be thinking about your breakfast. So asking a question is one technique. Another technique is presenting a quotation. Here, we're going to say Mephisto from The Silver Surfer #3, Marvel Comics, 1968, exemplifies the code of the villain by saying, "The greatest joy in doing evil is to be rewarded by the sight of those who suffer its consequence." Nice, huh? It's no good to do evil unless you can see the people suffering from your evil. And then finally, you have the idea of presenting a definition. This one not as powerful as the other two, but still can be effective. What's a key word that you're going to discuss? If we're going to discuss the word villain in our essay, we may want to define it. A wicked or evil person, someone who does evil deliberately. So once we have captured our reader's attention, what is it that we're going to do next? Well, once we've captured their attention, we need to explain to them why they should keep reading. Your introduction should provide some context, some surrounding information. Your reader, just from the first paragraph of your essay, should have a general idea of your organization in the essay, of what it is that they're going to encounter as they continue to read your essay. There are a lot of things to read in the world. Your reader needs to know that the information that you're going to provide them is worth reading, and they deserve the opportunity to decide if they want to continue reading, or this piece of reading just isn't for me. Finally, and most importantly, your introduction to your essay needs to introduce your thesis statement. Your thesis statement is the most important part of your essay. Anytime you write an essay, you should have a central idea or a central opinion that is guiding your writing, and in that that central idea should be able to be summarized in one sentence. So there's a long story that goes behind why I think the Grinch is the greatest villain of all time. It involves a story that's kind of long, so I'm not going to go into it in this video. You can hit me up in class if you want the explanation. But here, in this thesis, I am going to assert, and my entire essay that I write, this magical sample essay, is going to be to prove to my reader that the Grinch from Dr. Seuss's The Grinch Who Stole Christmas is the meanest, nastiest, vilest villain of all time. So that gives you a quick introduction to your introduction of your essay. See that way? Introduction to your introduction. So remember, your introduction needs to do these three things. Use a hook to catch the reader's attention. Provide context or an outline of evidence. Let the reader know what you are going to tell him or her. And finally, present your thesis statement. Good luck as you work on your drafts of your introduction. And I hope that you have an outstanding rest of your day.